Right, you're watching News Today, and President John Dramani Mahama has refuted claims government's decision to open discussions with the International Monetary Fund suggests a failure of its homegrown solutions. Speaking in the U.S., where he's attending the U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit, he said the move is rather because of the need for policy credibility and confidence from the international financial institutions, capital markets and investors for the measures being implemented to restore economic stability and growth. Here are excerpts of a release from the Flagstaff House.
Answering questions about the decision to join the IMF's program at the GE Economist event as part of U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, D.C., President John Mahama stressed that there will be no significant changes in Ghana's domestic policy. He noted that turning to the IMF was a decision to gain the seal of approval from the Bretton Woods institution for the country's homegrown measures. He said, and I quote, "We are going to discuss with the IMF how we can turn the deficit around quickly and create the kind of confidence even in the short-term narrative." He went further to say, quote, "We are taking subsidies off fuel and the utilities, streamlining the sprawling public sector wages. We are working to improve revenue collection and efficiency in collecting taxes and also reforming the public financial management system." President Mahama also responded to the negativity about the Ghanaian economy and the seeming interest of some to paint a gloomy picture of the economy. According to the president, there is a great understanding of Ghana's potential because of too much fixation on the short-term narrative. He said though there has been a deficit and inflation has gone up, measures have been put in place to turn that around. He said, quote, "Deficits are not turned around just in a year or two. The deficit will be brought under control by 2017. President Mahama called for a change in the international narrative about Ghana to the medium-term prospect because the prospects for growth are good. The GE-sponsored event focused on Africa Ascending, powering inclusive growth, brought together a number of global leaders, including government officials, business leaders, NGOs, policy experts, and entrepreneurs at the forefront of solving the world's energy challenges.